Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Trigger Kiss. I think this is our third episode along Yamato's line, but we just won our first match in the preliminaries. Well, just basically by the skin of our teeth. And we were just having a conversation with a member of another team who was looking down her nose at us, which apparently Azuma was shocked at, but the rest of us were not. So let's get on with this conversation, see what else this woman has to say. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story.
Why are you guys taking her side? And wait a second, what do you mean by that show we put on? We might not be students from your school, but shouldn't a teacher be more careful about what they say?
Excuse me? A teacher?
That's right. You a new teacher around here? Just what are they teaching you guys nowadays? Jeez.
Just who are you calling a teacher? I'm not a teacher. I'm at the peak of my high school years. I'm a third year, by the way.
What?
Oh, come on, seriously, is it that unbelievable? I mean, she may have a really stern attitude, but it's not like she looks old or anything.
Why, you all
Just collectively make a fool of me, why don't you? Fine, I'll accept your challenge. I'll show you newbies the terror of real superpowers.
What's the matter, Asuka? You look like you're having fun.
Tachibana Asuka, a third-year Hakuroin University High School. A superhuman possessing the Shadow Cloak power, Asuka works as the vice president of her high school superpower club. She's a high achiever and hopes to go into medical school. Despite her looks, she's got a lot of fancy goodies stuffed in her room. And what do they mean by fancy goodies? Like she likes princessy stuff in spite of her sophisticated demeanor?
Soya!
Ooh. A princely character enters. Whoa! We've done it now! They've got backup! And this one's got some real impact. I'm not having any fun. I was just about to teach this monkey some manners, that's all.
Monkey? Hey, are you talking about me?
She's right on the mark.
Is that so? You two were talking like you were having fun, so I made the assumption. But... What's with you? You know each other? Yes, this lady is my teammate, you see. That right. Actually, that hair. Is there something wrong with it? Why have you got it so long? I thought you were a girl for a second there. How are you getting past the dress code? There's no way you could step foot inside our school with that head of hair. You'd be sent to detention in seconds. There's no need to worry about that. Our school's known for its noble liberty. That, and I keep it long as it's best for my balance.
Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what his powers are like.
Balance, huh? You think it'd get in the way, though. Wait a sec. Just who are you again? I told you to take a look at the competitors' flyers, didn't I? I didn't check out anyone besides Hogyo. Well, this guy mentioned a team, so is he one of the competing players?
Gee, what do you think, Azuma?
His name's Katsuragi Soya.
At least somebody's done their homework. Katsuragi Soya, a third year of Hakuroin University High School, a superhuman possessing the Shadow Warrior power. Does their whole school have Shadow something powers? He guided his superpower club to victory at last year's nationals as the club president. Despite his looks, he's the kind of person who'd skip meals just to train. Ah, so he's very motivated. I like that. Where they may seem like a playboy or like they would fool around, but they're actually very powerful and motivated.
He's the president of last year's champs at nationals. The champs?
President?
And biggest contender in these prelims as well as... Oh, that's it? Guess that means we're rivals. What?
Ignoring Yamato's briefing, Azuma perkily reached out to shake hands with the champion president.
I'm Kanzaki Azuma. I'm the club president for Akizuki High. How polite of you.
What is he doing? Huh? That light just now. Did Azuma use his powers?
I'm a third year at Hakuroan University High School. My name is Katsuragi Soya. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hakuroan University High School, a private high school affiliated with Hakuroan University, focusing on rearing the elite. This prestigious school's entrance exams are particularly difficult. Hakuroan also puts effort into training of superhumans and scouts out new students from around the country.
Same here. Nice to meet... Is something the matter? No, it's nothing.
Looks like whatever Azuma tried didn't work. Come to think of it, we don't really know what Azuma's powers are, right? I thought he was just super strong, but I guess he has something he actually activates.
Well then, we have a match to attend, so we'll take our leave here. I do hope that you all of Akizuki High will prove to be worthy adversaries.
How do you even know we'll come up against each other? Goodbye now. Do your best, and don't get too discouraged. Phew, I'm tired all of a sudden. Yeah, that was a bit of a confrontation. Including the three from Hokuyo before, this really is a busy day.
Oi, Azuma, just what were you thinking using your powers here of all places? What would you do if someone called you out on it? You don't need to worry about that.
Geez, just what makes you say that?
Well, you see, I thought I'd give him a good shock with vibration when we shook hands, but...
A shock?
It didn't work at all. Probably. That blonde bastard didn't even move a muscle.
Saying that, Azuma forms a fist while watching Soya leave. His expression unfortunately told of his excitement.
Now this is what it feels like to be young.
Leaving the competition grounds behind us, we picked up our bags and returned to our high school's club room. I won't be wearing this uniform again, huh? I lower my gaze to my gym bag and breathe a small sigh. Wait, why am I getting down? This one match was our agreement. Having second thoughts.
Futaba.
Oh, what is it?
Let me express my gratitude one more time. It's thanks to your powers that we were able to make it through our first match. And I'd like to apologize as well. Yesterday, when I told you I'd already submitted your club registration form, I lied.
Pardon?
If I hadn't lied, I didn't think you'd join the match with us. I'm not really asking for your forgiveness. But it's with that in mind I'd like to ask you this.
Yamato says that and glances at Azuma, who's next to him.
I don't know the reason, but I'm plenty aware that you're not fond of your powers.
How can you not know the reason? I mean, if it was you, would you really not care who you kissed, Azuma? Would you mind kissing Yamato to up his superpowers?
But you know, it's a waste to keep those powers bottled up like that. So, Futaba, would you stay and keep on competing with us? With your powers, Akizuki High's team will really become the best out there.
With Azuma and Yamato staring right at me, I hesitate for a moment.
Fat chance the team's captain's going to be the first one to drop out. Grab hold, Azuma. We're pulling back.
Even pressed into a corner, these two refuse to give up until the end.
We made a promise.
Promised?
Yeah, with an upperclassman. That same day 2 years ago. I told him I'd bring back the pennant, no matter what. After that, the Superpower Club wasn't just any old club anymore.
Seeing them pursue their dreams of winning back the pennant head on.
I agree with Azuma on that. Your power is certainly amazing. I'm not sure why you'd have preferred to keep it a secret, but it's something to take pride in.
You think so?
Yeah, of course it is. Hold your head higher.
They didn't shrink away at my power. They even said it was amazing. And more importantly, I had the time of my life joining the match with them. There aren't any horses that hate running, And there aren't any birds that dislike flying either. How do you know? For all we know, they all hate it. We can't get inside their heads. We're the same way, Futaba. We use the powers we're born with freely. I'm not sure, was this something somebody else said before? Oh, if it is, I can't remember. I'm sorry. There's no happiness greater than that. There's no happiness greater than that. Use the power we're born with freely. After that incident, I hated my powers, but if it's with these two, I can maybe start liking my powers again, like I did before. Okay, I have to choose the smiley face to the right. Well, if you put it like that, I've got no choice but to join your little club. I hope you're grateful. I've got a little problem with your attitude, but as they say, it's win some, lose some. So, thanks, I guess. Yamato's popularity increased, exactly what we wanted. Alright, yeah.
Anyways, this means the Akizuki High Superpower Club is now officially open for business. You're right, we can finally start things up again. Let's bring back that pennant and show them for sure.
Well, I'll be doing all I can. Better find some ways to mask your, kiss power.
I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Now then, why don't we get going?
Sure, it's like a dream being asked out to a concert by you, Mikado.
Well, it'd be a waste not to use the tickets I got from my job. It was lucky that you were free today.
Whoa, you hear those loud shouts? Are they doing something in that assembly hall over there?
Oh, today is the Ino-sen competition, I think.
Ino-sen, huh? Oh, weren't you in the Superpower Club before too?
Yeah, I was pretty good too.
Oh, really? Why aren't you playing anymore then?
It got boring. More importantly, let's get going. If we don't hurry, the concert will start without us.
Oh, you're right. Let's go. Oh, he's so pretty. Look at that hair. Me want Mikado. I know I'm gonna love him, and I want to date Soya too. You can date him. I'm not sure how exactly, but it's doable. I really want both of them. Me and my guys with long hair. But particularly guys with long white hair, and his isn't quite white, but it's silver, which is close enough. What rank is my guy? And the rankings for the guys. Looks like Azuma was in 3rd. Yamato, of course, because we have been really pushing for him. Yay, it's been working. Yamato is coming out on top for now. Poor Azuma, look at him real tiny back there in the background. Chapter 8. The Magician's Inheritance. After Akizuki High Superpower Club entered its first official match in 2 years and successfully secured its victory.
Futaba, you must be tired after today's match. Go back to the dorms and get plenty of rest. Take a bath and rest your body. And don't hesitate to repel any peeping Toms with a bucket.
I don't think there's anyone stupid enough to try to peep in on the baths in the girls' dorms. Have you tried, Azuma?
Now that's uncalled for. I wouldn't try that kind of thing at a school dormitory.
You're right. Sorry, that was... And unfortunately, that's the end of the translation, of course. Duh, my translations always end in a really bad spot. But although he said he wouldn't try it at a school dormitory, he's probably tried it at other places, which is what I'm imagining. He was a little too specific at that. We don't quite trust you here, Azuma. But we met 2 more beautiful dateable boys that hopefully we'll get to date later on down the line. Mikado and Soya. I can't wait to date them. Along with our black-haired delinquent as well. Man, I'm really loving so many of the guys in this game. So I hope to see you again soon for some more Trigger Kiss. I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye bye, everybody.